Fuck that. Yo, imagine turning around and seeing that shit. Oh, fuck. Oh,
he
my
yeeted him.
Oh, shit.
He pride rocked him. He pride rocked him. He pride rocked him. He went,
damn, yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Cam. This is Zay, and today we are getting to another movie. This movie is 2001: A Space Odyssey. This is a Kubrick film. Well, we watched The Shining, and we absolutely loved it, and we know Stanley Kubrick did that, and that movie left us wondering with some questions and whatnot, but in a very satisfying, positive way. And we were kind of mentioned that this movie has a similar situation with it, just the same way, like that it'll leave you wondering maybe. So I'm super excited to get into this. The Shining was just so good, and I can't wait to see more of this director's work. Super excited. If you guys like what you're watching, leave a like down below, subscribe to stay tuned for more, and help us reach 10,000 subscribers by April. Why April? Well, because April of this year is when we started recording and putting our reactions on YouTube. So it would be really cool if we can hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of our first year of recording. That would be greatly appreciated. There's a good number of you that come and regularly watch our videos that aren't subscribed. So hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. It's super easy. It'd be greatly appreciated. Love to have you guys here. You can hit that bell notification button to be notified the next time we upload a new video. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this and various other movies, such as The Shining, you can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. This is a 1968 movie. This is the oldest movie that we will have ever reacted to on our channel. If I'm correct, I could be wrong. If I'm correct, this will also be the oldest movie I personally have ever seen. So I am super excited to get into this. I do know something about this movie, but I'll wait till we talk to Isaiah first about his thoughts, and then I'll have him take off his headphones and tell you guys what I do know before going into it. But this is a movie, again, we both have not seen this movie. So yeah, Zay, what do you know about this movie?
I haven't even heard of this movie. No,
I've definitely heard of this before.
I have. I mean, maybe I've heard of it. I mean, it sounded somewhat familiar, but not enough for me to be like, oh, like I know that movie. Like I've heard of it, but never seen it. I know nothing about it. Not only is it the oldest movie that we have been that we are going to react to, it's the lowest rated movie, as in age rating. It's a G.
Oh, right.
We have not seen a not lowest rated, not lowest rated like that, not lowest rated like that, lowest. Audience rated. However, we know how it is with older films where it's, the rating system was different, so G could be, for what modern times are, more like a PG-13 or whatever the case is, because we see how the lines kind of get, which is kind of cool to see. But I'm super excited to get into it. Again, like Cam said, The Shining was great. It was amazing. I loved that movie. It was a classic. I'm very glad we got to see it, and I'm very excited to see this as well.
Yeah, listen, guys. So there is something I know about this movie. It might be pretty major. Zay's going to take off his headphones. So it's a pretty well-known thing with this movie I'm aware about. I know that Hal is an AI computer, and I know that Hal turns evil. So I imagine that's a big deal with this movie. It's probably going to come to be a surprise to Zay. So while we're reacting to it, I'll do my best to not, indicate Hal's direction. But I am aware that eventually he becomes evil. I also know there's a black hole sequence. That's all I know. I know there's a black hole sequence. That's it. I don't know what the sequence is or what that means. But yes, the big thing that I do know is that Hal is an AI computer that becomes evil. Other than that, I know nothing else about this movie other than, it's a space movie and whatnot. So nothing else worth mentioning that I can think of. With that being said, Zay, you can put on your headphones. All right. Any final thoughts before we get into the movie?
What? Do you even know what genre this is? I don't even know what genre it is. That's how little I know.
It's got to be
it's just sci-fi. Just sci-fi? I don't know if it's supposed to be
I imagine maybe it's sci-fi mystery based off of what people say, it leaves you wondering, but I could be wrong. But I
Okay,
definitely
that's
think it's fair. It's a space movie, 2001: Space
Yeah,
Odyssey.
I figured it was
So-
sci-fi. Just know it will like. Is it going to be more of like like a drama, like intent, like like suspenseful or mystery, whatever the case was. I was just curious.
Well, there's only one way to find out. That's to get into the movie. Here we go. Look at that. Dope shot.
Wow.
That's the moon and then Earth and the sun, right?
The sun, yeah.
I'm so I love space shit.
This shit came a long way, man.
Space Odyssey.
That's crazy. This came out in 1968, and they were like 2001. It's like that's the future, man. Like, that's the future.
Unless that number means something else, but I don't believe it does.
Nah, I think it's just like there's like, this is in the future, ladies and
Dawn
gentlemen.
of man.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps time travel is involved.
Oh shit! Is that that's the elephant?
Woolly mammoth. Yes, an elephant. Definitely an elephant.
Oh, bones.
There's a lot of skeletons. Are we just?
Oh shit!
Oh, it's chimps. Are we really watching like the Dawn of Man for real? I guess. Oh shit! Don't piss that one off.
This is so cool because scientifically they say that our ancestors were kind of pushed out from the jungles and had to find a way to survive out on land, and that's how we kind of evolved to walk and stuff like that because we couldn't swing from trees and shit anymore, and how we evolved to have like endurance and how our brains eventually got more formed and stuff. So this might be the section of like monkeys or chimpanzees that
transitioned.
Primates or whatever that got transitioned to the desert.
Interesting. All right, hey.
Like, back the fuck up.
Slap that to her one more time, bro. It feels like I'm watching a documentary without the commentary.
I'm fucking loving it. Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Oh no! Kill it!
Oh! Oh damn! Fuck it up!
Beat its ass! His eyes are glowing. It's a demon. Kill it! Oh, it's a leopard, not even a cheetah.
But that's real. Like that was probably a man in a monkey costume actually getting attacked by a leopard. Like,
all right, Phil, you're just gonna squat down here. This leopard hasn't eaten in 16 days. I hope you're ready.
Damn.
Honestly, I fuck with like the dialogue. Just watching this is kind of crazy.
I could watch this for like fucking 3 hours straight. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. You can tell he's not part of their gang.
Yeah, it's the assassin from the other. Oh no, it's a whole gang.
Nah,
yeah, this happens. This happens with chimps. Chimps do this. They gang up.
Tribal wars.
Squadrons. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, she's twerking.
Nah, that's his fucking. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Nice. Man. He's throwing that ass down. I don't know. All right, so it seems like two different tribes, maybe a little stanky leg. He just
even though they're looking aggressive, that looks like a ball.
I don't know, bro. They're all emoting. I can't tell if they're mad or not.
Oh shit! He's
oh shit!
Oh shit! My damn! Oh my god! Damn!
They punked y'all at your territory? Nah, y'all need your get back.
Now.
You need your get back, bro. You need your get back. Y'all suck.
Oh no.
Not again.
The leopard's back.
But if they all ganged up on that bitch when he jumped the first man, they would have been good. Oh, he killed. Oh no, this one's different, bro. They keep showing its eyes shining. And it killed the pretty donkey.
That's the zebra.
Yeah, pretty donkey. Oh, bro, they look depressed. Bro, jump. Yo, he's like, did y'all hear that shit?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Bro, yo, they're like, yeah, I heard that shit.
Oh, man, that must be fucking terrifying for them. That one just said, shut the fuck up.
For them, they're stronger than us. That'd be terrifying for me. I'd be like, nah. You go. No, you go check it out. No, you go. I don't want to go. I went last time. Oh, it's a baby.
Yo, that was fucking terrified. That one is fucking terrified. Oh my god, bro. His eyes were like, oh shit. Like, what the fuck? No shit.
Yeah, something happened. Did the leopard come back?
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck?
I feel like I've heard of this before, like the monolith thing that comes out of nowhere or something. But I didn't know it was in this movie. I don't know what it fucking means. What the fuck is happening?
Someone touch it. It's gonna turn one to a human. He's gonna get his ass beat by the rest of them. Like, what the fuck is this?
That one's gonna touch it.
Yeah, do it. I mean, someone's got it, right?
Oh shit, he touched it.
Oh shit, oh shit.
They all pick him up, throw him off the cliff.
To Pride Rock.
Yo, he keeps touching it, yo. So do you think like an alien put that there?
Right? I guess that's what it has to be alluding to, right? Like some sort of alien, or like maybe humans from the future or something. Like, does this promote the development into society and humanity, or the conversion to Homo sapiens? I don't know.
It looks like it's aiming at the sun.
That's a cool shot.
Yeah.
That's a really cool shot.
Damn. Mystery number 1, check. Fucking Jimmy Neutron over here is about to build a spaceship out of bones.
builds a fucking car. Just starts driving around.
Oh, is this like the start of using tools?
Oh, it's gotta be, right?
Yeah, it's definitely. So I wonder if that item, like dispersed some type of energy that increased intelligence or folded the brain more or something that caused it to be like, oh, I can use tool. Oh shit!
Added a couple wrinkles.
I'm gonna bonk the leopard on the fucking head. Oh, okay.
Oh shit! Yeah, that leopard's watching from up the hill. Like, maybe I don't attack this one. It's actually smash the skull.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh
they
shit!
can do nothing to you. Go for the leopard.
Nah, they're hunters now. This shit. Oh, because he realized he can smash the bones. Like, oh, we could use this to crush some skulls. Oh my god, they are dropping. Wait, but you guys were friends with them.
Yeah, that's
y'all were friends.
Go for the leopard.
Is this like a theorized thing? Like we're like you know, like you have like, I know evolution's obviously that a theory of evolution exists, but like, is there a theory that there was this thing that came down and it's what caused it? That's what I'm curious about.
I won't call out names, and I personally think it was a little out there for somebody to do this in their position, but my microbiology professor claimed that humans were because aliens interfered with our genetics as monkeys or something. Oh, dude.
Oh,
you're
bro,
like,
wait,
you're like the creme de la crop when you got that shit, yo.
They're asses right now.
You're the king.
Yeah, you are king.
Bro,
they all got him. They all got him.
Fucked, yo.
Yeah, bro. Oh, bro, back up. Back up. You're getting cracked. You're getting cracked. Hit him! Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Why'd you run away, scaredy? Hit him! I mean...
Oh, damn!
Okay. He got it. He's dead.
Shit.
Nah, they're like, fuck what y'all talking about. I don't know what they got in their hands, but
that one's dead, yo. They're like, run it. Let's go. Come on. You want the smoke? You're going to get the smoke.
Never mind. No, it's interesting because you got these two factions where it's like one developed a weapon. Now this other group's going to probably try to develop a weapon that's better than that weapon. And it's like, that's
Possibly.
realistic to this day. Oh, never mind. We're just going to go into space.
Went from the bone to the satellite or ship or whatever that is.
I mean, it shows how far man came, right? That was like the first invention, technically, of man.
Discovery. I wouldn't say invention.
That thing's crazy.
Is this supposed to be 2001?
Is that pen?
Yeah. You didn't know? This is the precursor for X-Men.
Oh, I should have known.
No.
Grip shoes to keep you mounted to the floor.
Wonder what kind of hat that is.
A fashionable one, for sure. Oh, he fell asleep.
That's the most optimistic perspective.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's fucking dead. Right.
All right, so they're like trying to like land on the satellite, I'm guessing, or space station.
Yes.
When did Star Wars come out?
I was just gonna say that this is such Star Wars. Oh, she's wearing an all pink suit.
Wow.
Yes. Dialogue.
See you on the way back.
Bye.
Bye.
Orchestra music plays back up, and it's just. It's like.
Would you please state in the following order your destination, your nationality, and your full name? Surname first, Christian name, and initial.
Christian name.
Moon, American, Floyd, Haywood R.
Okay, so they're going to the moon.
Okay.
You are cleared through voice print identification.
Voice print identification.
Did they need to
That's
do all this to go to the moon? I mean, when did we
Yeah.
when did we go to the moon? Was it after?
That's
this?
a great.
It was around this time. I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta make a couple of phone calls. You go on ahead to the restaurant. I'll meet you there.
Right.
Restaurant? Yo, this place is dope.
Yeah, facts. It's just like it's just an airport in space. It's really all it is because he's taking a
Yeah.
flight from here.
Yeah.
Where's Mommy?
Gone to shopping.
Oh, who's taking care of you?
Rachel.
May I speak to Rachel, please?
Gone to the bathroom. Are you
You're a
coming
liar.
to my party tomorrow?
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Does it look like I'm coming to your party tomorrow?
Fucking Earth is just rotating in the background.
I'll send you a very nice present, though. Tell Mommy that I telephoned, okay?
Yes.
That I'll try to telephone again tomorrow. Now, will you tell her that?
Yes.
Okay, sweetheart.
That pause. I don't know.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Happy birthday.
Aww.
Oh.
Damn.
Just-
Run that fucking pocket.
Damn.
Yo, that was so cute. $1.70. That shit.
Yo.
Quite frankly, we have had some very reliable intelligence reports that quite a serious epidemic has broken out at clinics,
Oh,
apparently of an unknown origin.
it's COVID.
This is in fact what has happened.
Uh-oh.
It's mad cow disease.
Miss Love, but I'm really not at liberty to discuss this.
What are you guys doctors of? Is my question. You're a doctor of asking questions that you can't get an answer to. Clearly.
We should be given all the facts, Dr. Floyd.
Yes, I know.
Damn, he's being secretive.
As I said, I'm not at liberty to discuss it.
Uh-oh.
Goodbye, Elena. It's been a pleasure meeting you all. Dr. Shmizlov?
Is that food? What is that?
What is that? It looks like it's food.
Is that a cucumber? Oh,
What
green.
are those? Oh, they're like tubes.
Those are peas. Oh, drinking carrots through a tube. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Is she gonna do it anyway?
Oh, damn.
Oh my god.
Oh damn. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh.
Oh fuck.
Oh. Y'all never seen a dance move like this.
What I
Yeah.
just wonder is was she just having fun?
Point?
Like
Nah, because there's nowhere she's going that she needs to be upside
know.
down.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa, that is cool. That is cool.
So the ship is made in inverted pathways?
Sure, I guess so.
It must be. There must be. Maybe it saves space somehow? Look at the corner of my eye. It rocks. Make more movies like this because we can commentate on these a lot more.
Sight. That looks like a fucking skull.
Yeah, low key does. So there's like a colony here. So it's like, do people live here? Do we evacuate Earth? We haven't seen. I mean, people went back to Earth, so it can't be.
Wow.
Desecrated.
That's
cool.
Shot.
And damn, this is a big base. Never seen a music or a movie do so much with just like no dialogue.
Yeah.
It's all music.
Successful landing. Bringing the ship down into the to the other ship.
Mm-hmm.
Or station.
Bars.
Congratulations on your discovery,
Interesting.
which may well prove to be among the most significant in the history of science.
Interesting.
I know there have been some conflicting views held by some of you regarding the need for complete security in this matter.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Opposition to the cover story. Created to give the impression there's an epidemic at the base.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
It ain't even legit.
Many of you are troubled by the concern and anxiety this story of an epidemic might cause to your relatives and friends on Earth.
So what's the truth?
I found this cover story personally embarrassing myself. However, I accept the need for absolute secrecy in this.
Why? What is it?
And I hope you
Ser-
will too.
Just spill it.
Now, I'm sure you're all aware of the extremely grave potential for cultural shock and social disorientation contained in this present situation.
What is it?
The facts were prematurely and suddenly made public without adequate preparation.
God damn it. Tell me what it is.
And of course, there must be adequate time for a full study to be made of the situation before any thought can be given to making a public announcement.
Oh, shit.
And the situation we're discussing is... That would be me at this fucking meeting.
Our job to do this thing the way you want it done. We're only too happy.
What is the thing? Yo, bro.
There's nobody around. Talk about it freely.
Yeah, have a look at Here's what started the whole
Have a look at him. Look, the thing that happened during that day. It's just gonna fucking say in that news article.
Might be an outcrop of magnetic rock, but all the geological evidence was against
This
it.
is what started it all.
And not even a big nickel iron meteorite could produce a field as intense as this.
Okay.
Field, magnetic field?
We thought it might be the upper part of some buried structure, so we excavated out on all sides, but unfortunately we didn't find anything else.
What?
Evidence seems pretty conclusive that it hasn't been covered up by natural erosion or other forces. It seems to have been deliberately buried.
Oh, fuck. That's
Deliberately
fucked.
buried.
That would mean deliberately leave it the fuck alone because there's a reason it was buried in the first place.
So I wonder if that's what's affected people and they're like, epidemic.
I don't suppose you have any idea what the damn thing is, huh?
I wish the hell we did.
Do you
Well,
think...
the only thing we're sure of is it was buried 4 million years ago.
Okay.
So leave it alone. Mind your fucking business.
Do you think it's that thing we saw? Bro, what do you think is down?
Oh wait, look, hey, look, it's the
it is
monolith
the
thing.
Yeah, what the fuck? Is it gonna make them smarter? This music is terrifying.
Yeah, this music is something from a horror movie.
Bro, I see that shit, I'm out. I don't care. Rectangle on the moon? Nah, fuck that, yo.
No way, they're like all scared to kind of go near it. They're just kind of walking around it. Never mind, he's not scared.
He's gonna touch it.
He's like the main character ape.
Yeah, but his skin isn't touching it. Does it matter?
I don't know. That'd be terrifying because it's like, one, there's not even a bit of corrosion on this thing.
No,
been
yeah,
buried
that's
for
fucking
4 million
pure
years.
shine.
Yeah, pure
If that's
shine.
a metal,
clean
it's
edges.
pure metal, and the magnetic field on it we know is insane.
Yeah. All right, picture.
Oh, they're taking a picture. I don't know if that's a good idea.
What if he'll show something?
What the fuck? Yo, that shit said nah. No pictures. Oh, same shot.
Same shot.
Except this time the Earth is the fucking moon, bro. Jupiter mission 18 months later.
Okay, a year and a half later.
Jeez.
That's a long fucking damn.
Hey, Susan, go get me a beer.
It's all the way at the other end.
Yeah.
Just get 6 because by the time you get 1, it's gonna be at least a half hour.
Fucking meteor just separates that shit.
Y'all both fucked. I hope I'm in the back, to be honest. The back looks like it's got more going on for it. I don't know. Front may have some shit going on. Well,
Oh shit, he's running. He's fucking running on the walls. Wouldn't I don't know how gravity works all that well, but I imagine blood would still maybe.
yeah, I don't know. What are those mummies doing inside the sleeping containers right there?
This is wild.
Yeah, every time I think I know what's up and what's down, it gets flipped.
Oh whoa. Wait, how the fuck? How did he not fall?
This is hurting my head right now watching this.
Guys, it's got to do something with the gravity, but like, there's like, I just don't get it. It's got to be something about like the inertia or rotation or something.
The World Tonight recorded an interview with the crew of Discovery at a distance of 80 million miles from Earth.
Okay.
It took 7 minutes for our words to reach the giant spacecraft, but this time delay has been edited from this recording.
The crew of Discovery 1 consists of 5 men and one of the latest generation of the HAL 9000 computers. 3 of the 5 men were put aboard asleep, or to be more precise, in a state of hibernation.
Oh, those are the Among Us characters. Got it.
What?
Although hibernation has been used on previous space efforts, this is the first time that men have been put into hibernation before departure.
Dude, hibernation has to be crazy.
Dude, right?
The 3 hibernating crew members represent the survey team, and their efforts won't be utilized until we're approaching Jupiter.
Dr. Poole, what's it like while you're in hibernation?
Awesome.
Probably don't
Answer that,
remember
please.
anything.
Well, it's exactly like being asleep. You have absolutely no sense of time. The only difference is that you don't dream.
Oh, that's lovely.
What?
Why wouldn't he just say, "Oh, it's like what I imagine death is"? Like,
Oh my god.
The 6th member of the Discovery crew was not concerned about the problems of hibernation, for he was the latest result in machine intelligence, the HAL 9000 computer.
AI.
And reproduce, though some experts still prefer to use the word mimic, most of the activities of the human brain.
That's wild.
Interesting.
Considerably greater speed and reliability.
Fuck.
We next spoke with the HAL 9000 computer,
Oh.
whom we learned one addresses as Hal.
How?
Good afternoon, Hal. How's everything going?
Good afternoon, Mr. Amer. Everything is going extremely well.
Oh shit, yo, he's got a nice voice.
Like, actually, nice voice, yeah.
You're the brain and central nervous system of the ship, and your responsibilities include watching over the men in hibernation.
That's wild.
The 9000 series is the most reliable computer ever made.
With a red eye? Kind of
No
scary.
computer has ever made a mistake or distorted information. We are all, by any practical definition of the words, foolproof and incapable of error.
All right, let's shut it down. Let's shut it down.
In talking to the computer, one gets the sense that he is capable of emotional responses. For example, when I asked him about his abilities, I sensed a certain pride in his answer about his accuracy and perfection.
Wow.
Thing pulls out a gun. It's not pride, it's fact. All right. All right.
Of course, he's programmed that way to make it easier for us to talk to him.
Okay.
But as to whether or not he has real feelings is something I don't think anyone can truthfully answer.
That's the topic of debate for, AI. It's like there used to be something called the Turing test, which I've heard about, where like if an AI can make you believe it's a person, then it has a consciousness. But if it's programmed to trick you into believing it's a person, does it really have a consciousness?
You have consciousness, or is it just AI?
Right, because it's just programmed to do that. They got chess on the. That's dope.
That's
bro. I'm
cool.
good.
If you're playing Hal, you're gonna lose every time.
Yeah.
Anyway, queen takes pawn.
Oh, he is paying Hal.
Bishop takes knight's pawn.
See, you can see Hal on the left.
Yeah. Of course, he's never gonna lose.
Rook to king 1.
Unless Hal lets him
I'm sorry,
win.
Frank. I think you missed it. Queen to bishop 3. Bishop takes queen. Knight takes bishop. Mate.
Damn. Yo, damn.
Damn.
Yeah, looks like you're right. I resign.
But Dan, that has to be so mentally stimulating and like probably makes your brain think so much more.
But during the past few weeks, I've wondered whether you might be having some second thoughts about the mission.
What?
I know I've never completely freed myself of the suspicion that there are some extremely odd things about this mission.
Oh, interesting.
I'm sure you'll agree there's some truth in what I say.
Hal is sus. He's suspicious.
The way all our preparations were kept under such tight security. And the melodramatic touch of putting Doctors Hunter, Kimball, and Kaminsky aboard, already in hibernation after 4 months of separate training on their own. Sorry about this. I know it's a bit silly.
I don't know. He's definitely smart. Let me ask.
Just picked up a fault in the AE-35 unit. It's going to go 100% failure within 72 hours.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Roger your plan to go EVA and replace Alpha Echo, a 3-5 unit, prior to failure.
Oh, they're going to try to fix it.
Okay.
That is an interesting looking fucking spacesuit. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Open the pod doors, Hal.
Is that his breathing?
It's got to be, right?
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. That is dope.
Okay.
But it makes it seem like the ship is smaller than I expected. Oh, okay. So it's got like a little hands. All right. He's fixing the spaceship.
I wonder what the error is. I wonder what caught. Like, did it get damaged? How did it get damaged? Because I know there was those asteroids that they showed briefly. So, was that supposed to let us know that there's something going on?
What if an asteroid hits that and just takes?
He's fucked. He's fucking dead. He's dead. That's like a fear of mine that exists, even though I know I'll never be in space.
Drifting out into space.
Yeah, because I'm just, even though I'll never be in that situation, like. Maybe he's taking out. It looks like a battery almost that he's taking out.
Yeah.
We're also seeing a lot of acronyms on the screens and everything. I'm very curious to see if we'll get any info on those. There's been some on like the navigation screens and stuff like that.
I think HAL is an acronym.
Yeah. What does HAL stand for?
I'm damned if I can find anything wrong with it.
Oh.
What?
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
Do you think HAL's sus of what's going on, so he's trying to stop them from going?
I would recommend that we put the unit back in operation and let it fail.
What the fuck?
It should then be a simple matter to track down the cause. We can certainly afford to be out of communication for the short time it will take to replace it.
Should we?
Immediately, I'd be like, boys, come here. Then fucking huddle.
Red eye sus. I saw him.
Did you hear what he just fucking said? That's a red flag, yo.
Preliminary findings indicate that your onboard 90000 computer is in error predicting the fault. I say again, in error predicting the fault.
What?
We are skeptical ourselves, and we are running cross-checking routines to determine reliability of this conclusion. Sorry about this little snag, fellas, and we'll get this info to you just as soon as we work it out.
But,
bro, this is one of those the Titanic is unsinkable moments where it's like, oh yeah, this thing doesn't have errors.
I hope the two of you are not concerned about this.
But that's the problem is that this thing is a conscious too. It's like, oh, sorry, apparently I made an error. Like, did he? Like, really? Did Hal make an error? Or
how would you account for this discrepancy between you and the Twin 9000?
It can only be attributable to human error.
I don't know. That's not what
this sort of thing has cropped up before.
That's not what the Twin House said.
And it has always been due to human error.
I don't know.
I'm having a bit of trouble with my transmitter and
Oh, look.
I wonder if you'd come down and take a look at it with me. Sure.
He's doing what I said. Boys.
Yeah, boys. Because I don't trust Hal.
No, but like, here's the thing. He's contradicting his own logic because he's saying his AI, they don't make errors. He's perfect. But they just said that the twin Hal, the double, same thing as him, just said that he made an error. So if he's saying he doesn't make an error, but the smarter version of him is saying he made an error, then Hal is essentially saying that by his logic, if they don't make error, it's a paradox, right? If they don't make errors, but this one's saying I made an error, then one of us just made an error, either by him saying I made an error or by me saying that we don't make errors.
Now all of a sudden there's an error that I'm sorry, explosive. I'm sorry. What did that say? Explosive what? Hal's like, goodbye, gentlemen.
Please, Hal.
You can't talk to anyone in private because Hal is the fucking ship. Anything you discuss about Hal knows. Anywhere you go to, you're gonna. Never mind. Let's see what you're thinking.
Rotate the pod, please, Hal.
I think he's trying to have a private
to see if it can. Yeah.
Oh.
Rotate the pod, please, Hal.
Oh.
That's what they're doing. They turned off all the stuff to see if he can't. But if Hal's smart, he's like, no.
He could be analyzing their lip movements and shit.
Yeah.
Look, Dave, I can't put my finger on it, but I sense something strange about him.
I do too.
That's
There's a single aspect of ship operations that's not under his control.
That's exactly what they're saying.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't see how we'd have any choice but disconnection.
We'd have to cut his higher brain functions without disturbing the purely automatic and regulatory systems.
Wow.
So we'd have to work out the transfer procedures of continuing the mission under ground-based computer control.
Well, that's far safer than allowing Hal to continue running.
You got to be dumb as fuck if you don't think he's hearing you right now.
Dumb as fuck to face the pod towards him and then keep looking at him as you're talking about him.
Fucking
Yeah, it's watching them talk. It's
it is analyzing their lips.
I would love to for them to give it's almost scarier them not doing this, but giving a commentary in Hal's voice of what he's thinking. They're saying they think they can just.
I think you're right. I like that they don't do that.
Yeah, it's just him. Intermission. All right. So intermission, guys. All right, we're just go get your popcorn. What is this? YouTube? You're padding for time. Just show the shit. Kubrick. Kubrick is padding for fucking minutes right now.
Kubrick said, "I'm the best director. Watch me get away with this shit."
Hey, guess what? Kiss my fucking ass while I show you nothing, and you sit there in what? Wait, do you think that movies back then had intermissions if they were too long to give people a chance to go to the bathroom? I don't know.
But I think it was they paused it.
I don't know. That seemed like it was written. That seems like this has to be a thing, right? This must have been a thing. Plays had intermissions. Movies are just plays. Yeah, but plays are just movies that are recorded basically and put onto a screen, right? this might have been a thing back then where they put intermissions in, or I sound like a dumbass. Kubrick's pissing me up. Kubrick's pissing me off.
This is about pee break time.
Oh, wait. If I knew this, I would have went pee at the beginning of it. I love the silence that they do, like, except for like the breathing and stuff while they're in space.
That's a risk. You don't want to get a little closer, maybe? Before you...
Dog said, I got this, bro. Watch this. You better hope those robot arms can grab your ass if you fucking start to drill.
I don't know if the pod is supposed to be doing that. Yeah, I don't think the pod is supposed to be. I think the pod is not being manned right now. Fuck that. Yo, imagine turning around and seeing that shit. Oh, fuck! Oh,
he
my
yeeted him!
Oh, shit!
He pride rocked him! He pride rocked him! He pride rocked him! He went,
damn, yo. So, I guess it's fair to say something I knew going into this was that there was a computer named Hal that turns evil. At this point,
I recognize when. So Cam just asked me, does Hal mean anything to you? And I said no. When you said Hal, I was like, okay, so that means something. But he didn't say he went evil or anything. Just to make that clear, this is interesting.
The radio is still dead.
Do you have a positive track on him?
Yes, I have a good track.
Do you know what happened?
I'm sorry, Dave. I don't have enough information.
Open the pod door, Hal.
But yeah, that was one of the things I knew going into this was that Hal turned evil and he was an AI robot, but that's it.
So why? Why did he turn
That's
evil?
all I knew about Hal.
I gotta know why. Bro, that's a fate worse than death. I don't care.
I think Hal either got programmed to have paranoia or he developed paranoia because he got suspicious, yo. Like,
if he developed paranoia, then Kubrick was instilling that idea of AIs developing a conscience and becoming a problem, like way before people were probably thinking of it. Because people talk about it now.
The discussion.
Yeah, because people think about it now, like, yo, if AI develops a conscience, like, what they get nervous about?
Bro,
you say, I'm gonna unplug you, and it kills you. Bro. Dude, what's insane is there's no resistance, so you're just gonna keep going. You just go.
Yeah.
Literally go, and you just get further and further at a steady rate.
Oh shit. Oh, is he trying to like control the pod to try to go get him?
The problem is that Hal is isn't Hal in these pods? Is he in the pods
Hal
too?
Can control everything. It looks
so. Then it's like even if you get like Hal's gonna crush him in between his little fucking robot paws.
What the fuck?
All right, looks like it's him. Right? Is it him?
But did his oxygen tube get cut? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because I thought he tried to reconnect it. I don't know if he got it connected though in time. And everyone's asleep on the pods. So everyone except for you and Hal are asleep on the pods. So you can't wake them up because Hal won't let it happen, most likely. Even if he would, it's like he can kill you.
Even if he was alive, there's no way he'd fucking consent to getting in the arms of this thing again. Like,
please. You already threw me like a football once.
Oh shit, dude! Right around his fucking dome, yo.
Yeah, Hal's just like, and into the front.
Yo, Hal's gonna kill these people in hibernation.
I mean, they're the easiest, probably, right? Like, I imagine you can probably just what? He's got to have some control over their
vitals and shit. Like, I'm sure
vitals. Thank you. I'm so glad you said that. It was gonna make me so mad if I couldn't think of what it was.
Yeah, metabolic.
Dude, are we gonna see fly lines? Are we gonna see fly lines right here? That'd be crazy.
Dude, that would be. Oh, that's terrifying, yo. That's terrifying.
Nah, he's doing up. Yeah, he's literally killing everybody.
Yeah, like that's legit. Like he's legit just killing them.
We're about to see flat lines.
Dude,
look, there it is.
Horrifying,
yeah,
yo. That's horrifying, yo. Yo, Hal just said, "I'm killing them."
What a peaceful death, though. You're asleep. You'll never like. That's how people would want to go out. Like you're just never
It's
gonna.
still horrifying from an outside perspective.
No, it's horrifying
Bro,
for.
He's playing like he's trying
God?
to play like like he's gonna let them die, yo. He's easily.
This is what people worry about with computers. Is like when they get too smart, it's like they can decide who they take out when you let them control every bit of everything.
That's crazy, yo. That's like he's
And
realizing the power he has.
Kubrick is to blame for this thought process. He's the one. He set the precedent.
Life functions terminated, yo. It's done. It happened, yo. He killed them.
Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal.
This is 1,000 times scarier than an alien, like when aliens arriving on the ship.
What's terrifying about it is that so much of our lives are, are surrounded by allowing robots and AI and stuff to control.
Yeah, we'll
functions.
get into that in the post-credit, not post-credit scene, but the post-movie talk.
You read me, Hal?
Yeah, he reads you. He just doesn't give a fuck, buddy.
You read me, Hal?
We hate to tell you this.
I read you.
Oh, okay.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
He's gonna say no.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck that."
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
What are you talking about?
Oh, so he's a sociopath.
Yeah.
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
That makes me think it's programming now.
I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me. And I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.
Like, what if he's programmed to not let that happen?
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell did you get that idea, Hal?
Dave, although you took very thorough precautions in the pod against my hearing you, I could see your lips move.
Yep.
Dude, literally, like, come on, bro. We predicted back-to-back shit like that. That was crazy.
I'll go in through the emergency airlock.
Without your space helmet, Dave. You're going to find that rather difficult.
Damn.
Hal, I won't argue with you anymore. Open the doors.
Dave, this conversation can serve no purpose anymore.
Bro.
Fuck. Here's the situation. That's fine. If Hal is conscious, he is evil. If he is programmed, you can't blame Hal for any of this.
Here's where I'd argue. I don't think he would be programmed to do that because logically
his main program is complete the mission.
But I don't think anyone would go through the precautions of, oh, we're going to program it that if someone tries to jeopardize the mission, they terminate them. Because what if this...
it probably is programmed to the extent where it's like, complete the mission, and
by any means or whatever.
By any means, and then it conjures up logical solutions in its mind. Like, this
does have higher thinking. So that's fair. That's fair. It does have higher thinking. So it could reach that conclusion. That's fair.
But on the other hand, if it is a level of consciousness, it's evil. But if it's not,
if it's willing to conjure up that type of logic, is it still not evil? Even though it's programmed to complete the mission by any means. But if it's any means, I guess
think about chess. Like, if your logical next move is this person in this square, then that's your logical next move. If it's brain, it's like.
I love that you just made that connection because we watched them play chess and he lost and he was 2 steps behind him.
Yeah.
So, you forgot your space helmet. You forgot to turn the pod around.
Right. So it's like if Hal is just trying to think the logical next move to checkmate, then kill these people. Like it's not like it's not like a moral or ethic decision.
The real overarching question is what is this mission that he's so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is this mission? Were they going to find another monolith?
I think they're going to Jupiter probably to discover another one. Or they're just going to, we know they're going to Jupiter.
So he let him go. Okay. Oh, he's really going for it. So he has no helmet. So this is going to be interesting. But Hal's not expecting this as well. Because Hal said that's going to be super hard. He kind of gave Hal the W by saying like, okay, like just open the door.
I don't know. I'm not going to underestimate Hal. I'll tell you that much right now.
I don't. All sensors and everything run through Hal. So if anything, Hal knows like, oh,
Yeah.
the door opened.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Oh,
Oh damn. Oh damn.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I think he killed himself. I think he
No,
broke his
he's
neck.
okay.
Oh, never mind.
He's okay.
I thought he broke his neck.
Just what do you think you're doing, Dave?
Paranoia. But it could be program paranoia to ensure the success of the mission.
Again, yeah.
I know everything hasn't been quite right with me. But I can assure you now, very confidently, that it's going to be all right again.
I don't know. First you said you don't make errors, and now you're kind of admitting
I feel much better now.
things weren't all right with you.
Right.
I really do.
Now he's making every justification to keep for Dave to not take him
Oh,
out.
look. Logic Memory Center.
I honestly think you ought to sit down calmly.
I don't know.
Take a stress pill and think things over.
He's kind of fighting to not be fucking tampered with.
I know I've made some very poor decisions.
But he has no way to fight him back because there's not like he did everything he could to fight back. There's nothing. He doesn't have weapons or anything he can access while he's inside. Holy shit!
Back to normal.
This is wild.
I've still got the greatest enthusiasm and confidence.
Look at this shot, yo. You've got Hal's eye over the room that he's in of the logic memory.
Stop. Will you?
Guess we should call Hal Icarus. He flew too close to the sun, and now
I don't know.
He's getting punished for it. Well, it could be. I mean, we don't know. I guess we don't know how much this does.
Will you stop, Dave?
I'm worried.
I'm afraid.
That's fucking wild.
Dave.
Memory terminal.
My mind is going.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Logic terminal? That's interesting. So he has a memory and a logic terminal.
Yeah, but I think
the logic is more interesting.
I really think logic could just be algorithm. Like the logic.
Yeah.
My mind is going.
But see, he's saying I can feel it. My mind is going. Stop. But is this just a self-preservation programming? Is he programmed to say these things to make a human empathetic to not do something about it? Like, it's still under the debate, in my opinion, of conscious or program.
I'm afraid.
Emotion. But is it real?
I love how they're slowing everything down and they're making him like he's.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
What?
I am a Hal.
Wait, all memories going.
At the HAL plant in Urbana, Illinois, on the 12th of January, 1992.
Oh,
That's crazy. That.
And he taught me to sing a song.
Oh boy.
Okay.
If you'd like to hear it.
Oh no.
What was voice?
Yeah.
Please do.
Daisy.
Oh shit, yo.
Daisy.
Damn.
Give me your ass.
Give me your ass.
Yes, I know the song. It's famous on TikTok.
I've never heard it. Oh my.
This more terrifying. Put him back in. Plug him back in. Plug him back in. He's scaring me more now.
This is a pre-recorded briefing made prior to your departure. Now that you are in Jupiter's space and the entire crew is revived.
Oh
no.
no.
Oh.
18 months ago, the first evidence of intelligent life off the Earth was discovered.
Oh fuck.
No
It was
way.
buried 40 feet below the lunar surface.
What?
Okay.
Except for a single, very powerful radio emission aimed at Jupiter
Oh, okay.
4-million-year-old black monolith has remained completely inert.
Damn.
Its origin and purpose still a total mystery.
Okay, so they didn't actually see intelligent life. It was just a sign of intelligent life.
But if that so wait, by that logic, did we see Dawn of Man originally on the moon, aimed at Earth and Jupiter originally? Because they're saying that monolith was aimed at Jupiter, and that it's been there for that long, and this, that, and the other thing. I'm wondering if that's supposed to allude to the thought that Jupiter was where it was aimed always.
I don't think the Dawn of Man was on the moon, but I think that both monoliths
were aimed at Jupiter.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh, fuck. It's just floating.
What the fuck?
Is it pointing at Jupiter?
And how many of these are there? That could technically be the third one. That is the third one, technically, from what we know.
It doesn't look like it's pointing at Jupiter. Damn, yo. I'm pretty sure those might be the moons of Jupiter. I wonder if that's going to interfere with Hal, because, you know, if you hold, like, magnets up to a computer, it, like, fucks with it, you know?
Right, yeah.
I wonder if that has been fucking with Hal.
Oh!
Maybe that gave Hal the consciousness, maybe the... Oh, look at that shot. Wow.
Maybe the intelligent life hacked into Hal, and they were, like, trying to protect themselves by getting people to go away from them. Hey, we shouldn't do this mission.
I think you might have said this, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the way that Hal invoked a higher level, or the way that the monolith invoked a higher level of thinking to the apes, it invoked a higher level of thinking to Hal.
It might have, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think, yeah, it might have. That's what I was thinking, like, that'd be interesting if it did. I was just wondering, how could it?
Look at this. Gone. Oh, what the fuck? What the shit is happening here? What the fuck?
We're playing Galaga? Come on, shoot it, Cam. Shoot.
He's trying. What the heck is happening? Yo, this is insane. Oh my gosh, what a crazy fucking shot. Whoa. Oh shit, this is trippy as fuck. What the fuck? Okay, a curve. I see a curve kind of forming. This is nuts, yo. Oh, fuck. Horizontal now. It seems like it's not changing direction.
No, that right there just changed direction at the end. What the fuck?
Is that colored, or is my fucking... Whoa. Oh my jeez.
Did he get so close to the main, like, source of the intelligent life that he got revealed, like, all these secrets of the universe or something? Like, feels like he's almost getting, like, an information overload, like, of shit that he shouldn't know.
Is this the universe expanding?
Yeah, it looks like he's almost seeing the universe for what it is.
What the shit is that?
The fuck? What the heck even is that?
I saw a red evil seahorse.
I was like, that's an evil demon. Yeah, I was like, that looks like a face, like, for sure. With a blown up eye.
Oh my golly goodness.
That looks like the Grim Reaper with a gold face. I love the colors, though.
Yeah, it's cool. But it's a fucking trip.
I feel like it's gonna end with us seeing this type of shit, though. I don't feel like we're gonna get.
Is that like an embryo? Kind of looks like the shape of one, but probably
right. And that could be like a umbilical cord or something of like a baby.
It could be, yeah. Oh shit!
Hey, he's still alive. He's going through it.
Yeah. What in the fuck? He's tripping balls, yo. He got some psilocybin up in his fucking brain.
I don't even know what to say. Dude, he's Hulk now. I don't even know what to say.
He's got too much gamma radiation. Oh, okay. This is fucking cohesive. It's like the Grand Canyon, but radiated or something.
Explodes and then just fucking turns to... Oh, we're back into no man's land. Okay.
What? The colors are insane.
That's the thing. It's like, even with the shots, like, you have to, like, then you're conjuring up the color contrast and color shading.
Whoa, whoa!
What the fuck?
What the shit? Oh.
Dude, is anyone else's heart rate like exceedingly high for no reason? And the music keeps making my heart rate like go up because I'm like expecting something to happen,
Bro,
and nothing happens.
I
keep
just
getting
imagining
anxious.
we're in a fucking scenic plane ride over fucking inverse Earth.
If this was a scenic plane ride, I'd jump. Head
I would not get out of the fucking plane. I'll tell you that.
I'd hope I land dead outside of that plane. I'd be like, "This is it." Like, bro, oh my god, that just gave me
cool.
feelings
The
I've
yellow
never
and purple was
experienced.
the coolest.
Yeah, it was. I love how they're. Oh, that's
Okay,
blue and gold.
All right.
I'm not gonna say the specifics. Blue and gold though.
Yep.
What? He's in a house?
Look at his fucking eyes, yo. What did he just go through?
Did it disguise his trip so he doesn't know how to get to where he's at? Like, are they that like oh, we'll send him through, or did he like because he's in a place?
I think he might be tripping still. Like, I mean, I don't know, probably not, but like, damn, yo, what the fuck is happening now?
How the fuck did the ship get in there? Bro, he's shaking, bro.
Bro, if I oh shit.
Oh,
nah, that's
shit.
too much stimulation. Give me a fucking second. I just went through the works, yo.
No, wait.
What the fuck?
That's him.
Fuck. Older. Yo, what is happening, yo?
Wait. That's him
There's
looking at where it
nothing-
was? Wait, oh my god. Is that him looking at where it was? Is he like reminiscing? Oh, bro, what the fuck is happening?
Do you think he got abducted?
Did he age while he went through it? I'm fucking so confused.
I wonder if he just like had an insane fucking memory. Uh-oh.
There's something in the reflection of his helmet.
Who the fuck is this? There's gonna be an older him?
Bro. It's gotta be, right?
Is it?
It looks like an older him.
Well, we don't. Yeah, we don't see the younger him anymore. Well, the previous older him.
Yeah. It's so him, older again. Even older. Did he go like forward in time? Like did this him through like a time warp? It looks like an older him.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
an older
not.
him. That is an older
Okay.
him for sure. I feel
Wait,
like
but he didn't see anything.
Right, but like the previous older one didn't see the other one. Like he saw
The
it for
younger
a
one
second.
saw him. The younger one saw himself, but the older one didn't see the younger, and now that just happened again.
Yeah.
It's like a. It's
Well,
like
but
he's
the
like,
older one saw. I feel like the older one saw the younger for a second, and this guy saw the other guy for a second. This was the second time he turned around, and there was nothing there at this point.
Right.
We don't know for sure if the older person saw the younger selves, but they were looking in the direction of the younger selves.
My
for a
heart can't
moment,
take
at
anymore. my chest can't take anymore. I'm gonna lose my mind in about 2 seconds. I need an answer, Kubrick.
I think he got abducted, and like these are his, and he's been living here forever, and he's like memorizing how he got here, and it's like been following his path of when he arrived to when he got comfortable. Oh no!
Wow, fucking goofy goober! You just fucked up your drink.
Fucking bend down and look up, and it's gonna be a fucking skeleton. Like, hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you here?
Uh-oh. Pretty much what I fucking
He sees,
said.
yeah, he see.
I think in this last scene, he's reliving his memories in this place. As
Right.
this is like, and this is where he arrived. Oh shit, what the fucking nutty nut is this?
Dude, or does like the monolith, like if you touch it, does it like show you your future? Like I don't know, bro. Like what the fuck?
I don't know, but it looks like he wants to touch it. What
the fuck is this? Is it the next life that it sees? Like this is what's going to develop after humans?
It's a baby.
No, it is a baby.
Is that like reincarnation? Evolution? The moon. Two? That's problematic.
That's the baby.
Oh, that's the baby. Is he gonna go like be a new life on Earth?
Yeah, like is Jupiter like this area where you see like you get to see your like if you touch a mountain, you get to see your whole life and how it plays out, like from I don't know.
We'll talk about it. My geez,
Bitch!
Louise, Papa Cheese.
I don't know. I'm gonna say this right now. Don't even say a word. I've never had a movie that I've watched where I had a fucking headache right here just generate and it stayed with me. The whole movie I had a headache right here and I kept trying to rub it and calm it down and shit kept happening and my mind just kept going, oh, what about this? And it just grew, bro. I got like a migraine by the end of that. What just happened?
Well, that was 2001: A Space Odyssey. If you guys liked what you're watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this and various other movies, you can check it out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Yeah, let's get into the movie. First, I've got to say, as wild as it got, again, an absolutely phenomenal, beautiful, wonderful film by Stanley Kubrick here. I was thoroughly immersed. I was thoroughly enjoying every second. It had so much and so little at the same time. I thought it was done very, very well. Based off of my experience, I'd be lying if I didn't say that I had a great time, because I had a great time, and it gave me the same vibes as The Shining, where you're like people said it would, where it's like, what the fuck is happening? But it's not like, oh, that was stupid because I don't know what happened. It's like, I want to know what the meaning of this is. I have this craving to find out, but I still feel satisfied with these questions, even if I don't ever know what the answer is. Something like this that can be such a wonderful film, but also produce these theories or these questions in your head in a way that makes you want to think about it, not makes you want to throw it away. is really genius. I thought the shots, the cinematography was unbelievable. One of the best cinematography in film, some of the best I've ever seen. It compares with Lord of the Rings, just like a space version in my mind in terms of cinematography. I just thought the directing was so well done. And this is coming from somebody who personally, like, my dream job as a kid was I wanted to be a director. That's not how things played out, which is great, but everybody has some dream job as a kid. But mine was directing. So there's something about Stanley Kubrick's directing that almost brings me on the verge of tears, and not out of an emotion, like not out of like he's trying to evict an emotion, but like how beautiful it is. Like the amount of work, like we're really getting a look into his mind and how it works. And you know that he's just like, you know, like we know in The Shining, he was very strict on this shot has to look like this. This shot looks like this. It just feels like everything was intricately chosen and designed to be specifically shot this way. And I appreciate it so much. Yeah. Zay, what are your thoughts?
Let me tell you something. It had me on the edge of something. I can assure you it was not fucking tears. It was the edge of a heart attack. I don't know what he did in this movie. I've never had a movie that had given me so much anticipation and so much like this like weird tightness in my chest because I didn't know what was happening. It was almost to the point where it was frustrating but satisfying, but also uncomfortable. And, you know, kudos to Kubrick because it's absolutely beautifully shot. Again, like Cam said, unreal. For it to be a 1968 film, like Cam said, and like I even add on to, you give this a little bit higher of a, you upscale this resolution a little bit and maybe update the inside of the ship. I would argue that this is in the 2000s easily. You know, it's like it was not a 1968 type of film. I'm curious about what the budget was because I really want to know. Like honestly, for the way they shot it, did they have a higher budget? It always makes it interesting when there's a budget involved. There was a lot of questions, you know, left unanswered. And the other thing that I appreciated, you know, Cam and I kind of mentioned at one point to each other where it's like, we have so much room to talk because there's no dialogue. And the problem with it, well, not a problem with it. What's interesting about it is, yeah, there was no dialogue, but there was no dialogue and it still said a lot. There was enough for Cam and I to be like going back and forth, like, oh shit, what's happening here? What's this? Sometimes when there's no dialogue, I mean, people have seen our other reactions. When there's no dialogue, sometimes it's silent. If we have it in there, it's like there's parts of movies where there's no dialogue and you got to kind of sit there and be like, what's happening? You're like conjuring up, but there was a lot of no dialogue, like really throughout the movie. And I feel like that's different. You know, for film, just in general. Obviously, there was films with no sound back in the day, but you know, you know, you associate film with this crazy dialogue, you know, plot and everything, but the plot developed so well without it. And I could have watched the whole movie damn near the whole movie without it. Obviously, with Hal, it makes it difficult, but Kubrick did a phenomenal job. I mean, it was absolutely unbelievable. I made a couple notes on stuff, you know, Cam and I had mentioned that I was like, yo, let's save it, I guess, at this point for post. One of it being, you know, one of it was, you know, the no dialogue piece where it's like, you know, the movie was going kind of slow in tempo, but with no dialogue. And I think Cam mentioned that, you know, well, at least in my opinion, it was to allow that dialogue to develop, right? Because when the dialogue develops, as you're watching a film, when people start talking, you want to stop. You want to stop talking, you want to hear what they're saying. But if you're watching it and there's no conversation between characters, it allows people to ponder, okay, what's going on here? Okay, that end scene is not the same without a computer talking in your ear or Space Command talking in your ear, because you're like, what the fuck's happening? You're thinking, you're chatting. Cam, I'm curious if that was what you were thinking as well with that.
So something that somebody mentioned on The Shining is that, without obviously saying what happened in The Shining, is that at least for that film, I'm not sure if he was talking about all the films, but I feel like it can be applied to this one as well at the end. And I feel like it also can be applied to the moments that there wasn't much dialogue and we're just watching the screen, is that they said that, Stanley Kubrick wants people to get in their car with their family or their friends and talk about what the fuck just happened. Like, keep the movie alive afterwards and discuss about it and whatnot. And by ending off on a note like they did in The Shining, or ending off on a note like they did in this, it opens that dialogue for discussion to have with you and your family. And it opens that keeps the movie's spirit alive, keeps it breathing, even after the credits have ended and the curtains closed and whatnot. And I felt like not only did we get that at the end of this movie and at the end of The Shining, I felt like more so in this movie than The Shining, we got moments throughout the film not to have dialogue, with your friends and family. Of course, we do, to provide commentary for copyright reasons and whatnot. But we, at least if you're not talking, to think in your head, okay, what are the major concepts being explored here? What do I think? For example, the debate between whether or not Hal is conscious or Hal is just simply programmed to be this way, because that's a whole debate in itself. Or what is this monolith? What does it mean? Or like, why were they covering it up? Do they know more about it? Like, what is known and what is not known to them that is known or not known to us? And where is the story going, or what is the explanation behind everything? He allows us to have these moments where there's no dialogue and it's just a scene playing out, and you can enjoy the scene and you can watch the scene and you can still ponder these things in your head at the same time. And what I found kind of beautiful was, whether it was intentional or not intentional, knowing that it was Kubrick, I imagine it was intentional, but I feel like this lack of dialogue throughout the film was emulating this space environment, right? Because like we say, you can't hear a sound in space. And I felt like that really enhanced the environment they were going for and made it that much more immersive.
Yeah, I agree with all your points there, 100%. The space one heavily, and I think that you get away with it in this film because you're in space. I think that in a normal atmospheric setting on Earth, where things that people wouldn't be too fond of it, wouldn't maybe agree with it, because naturally, if I'm out in a city, it's not dead silent. Even if I go out where I live, it's not dead silent. There's a car going, there's birds, there's critters, there's ambiance going on. Again, I think that, what I think this did better than The Shining was that, The Shining, there wasn't really an answer. We know that, that we know what happens in the movie. I don't want to spoil anything. We know what happens in the movie and how it develops, and you can kind of assume. With this, I feel like although you could kind of assume with what occurred and how the ending is reached, you really don't, because you and I even were like, well, is it this? Is it that? It could be this. It could be that. How? We don't really get an answer. Was he conscious? Was he not? Was he programmed? And I feel like this movie did exceptionally well at that, at leaving an open end. And like you said, it leaves up for debate. I could have someone in my car saying, oh, well, this is what happened. I could have someone in my passenger seat saying, no, this is what happened. And I could be arguing a third point. And they're all arguable because really he left it so perfectly vague that it's like you can make arguments on any nuance. Well, this occurred, so this must make this. But it's like, but this contradicts that. So I think Kubrick did absolutely phenomenal with leaving everything up for debate, up for discussion. And like you said, keeps the story alive, keeps it a movie that people want to watch, rewatch, because, hey, did I miss anything? Because that's the big thing too. You leave movies up like this for debate, people will rewatch it for every nuance they can catch. They'll take every note. And if you still can't determine an answer, hey, John, you haven't seen this. Come watch this. Let me know what you think about this. Oh, well, this is why I think, oh, that's a point I never thought about. So I think that's I mean, again, it just makes the film 100% more enjoyable, like, because now it's debatable and there's a discussion to it. It's unsatisfying because there's no end, but it's almost satisfying because you get to talk with everybody about it and kind of.
Yeah, I think that what you're saying is unsatisfying. I don't. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you mean it's unsatisfying. I think you mean it's unfinished. But because it's unfinished, it's satisfying.
Right.
The way it's done.
Exactly. Like when we're accustomed to most movies having a hero wins in the end, or hey, a villain wins in the end. In that case, and maybe we have a sequel or whatever the case is. This is hey, the villain Hal, if he's the villain, kind of won, right? But then did he win? Because did the astronaut win? We don't really know, because he just ended up on this planet and he lived to old age, but he wakes up and sees this monolith that's mysterious. Like there's no it doesn't come full circle, basically, I guess is like better way to describe it. It's not that it's unsatisfying. It's that it's like, you don't get that definitive ending that most people are accustomed to with a movie. And sometimes when it's done like that, where there's no definitive ending, it can not be well done. But this was an example of it being done super well, where they kept the story alive and very, very interesting. And again, it keeps it alive through discussion like we're having.
Right. So I will say, to be fair to The Shining, I think, of course, there are some things you can assume, but there are things that put a wrench in that or make you question.
Oh yeah, no, yes, for sure.
I feel like that same here with this film, and I think that I do want to talk about some things with this film, because I want to put out my ideas, what I think, or just my thought process about some things, and see how accurate I might be to other people's theories and whatnot. As far as I know, The Shining has a sequel and a book, made after it. Well, I don't know if this movie has a sequel or a book The Shining's book isn't made after it. The Shining's made after a book. But I don't know if this is made after a book or if this has a sequel. I don't think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. But either way, you and I only know what we've seen in this movie. I haven't heard any theories or anything like that, pretty much. But I want to explain my thought process and kind of bounce off of you and see what your thought processes are, and see how much they align. So it's not going to be a cohesive, this is what it is, but this is going to be like what I thought throughout. So my mind was heavily on the side of, well, not heavily, but pretty sided on the side that Hal was completely programmed the whole time, because he didn't kill everybody. He was being interfered with, and it was adjusting him and whatnot. And the way he was talking seemed as if it could be clearly attributed to programming. But let me throw a wrench into that, because that's what I feel like this film does. Is it, you have one theory, but what about this? Or you have this, and what about that? I want to talk about the monoliths, and I do want to bring up the fact, and I don't know what this means, but I do want to bring up that the monolith is fairly similar to the shape of Hal. I don't know if there's a correlation there, but I think that it's definitely, they're both rectangular, taller than wider type of shape. So maybe there's a correlation there, maybe not. But the monoliths to me were catalysts for evolution. So the monolith appears at the dawn of man, and ape turns into ape with tool. Then we see the monolith again on the moon with the men, and now we have the men and AI, right? AI might be the next bone in the equation. Then we have another monolith somewhere around the area, and Hal basically becomes AI with further thinking or errors or whatever you would call it, some change. And then we have a monolith in a building that this guy is in, where he's ascending or reincarnating from, going to old age and then turning into a baby again, and then heading back to Earth. So is this monolith almost like if you look at a Hot Wheels track and you put speed bumps, or not bumps, but speed boosters at different parts? Right. Are the monolith are they speed boosters? So the car goes faster and faster and eventually comes full circle back at the beginning. Is there something there? Are monoliths kind of like the guide for evolution to the point of reincarnation, and then rinse and repeat? constantly increasing human technology, human evolution and whatnot, and some kind of interference. Are they alien? Are they this? Are they that? I don't know, but they definitely, in my opinion, seem to be a catalyst for evolution or change in thinking of some kind, or even being with the reincarnation aspect. So I'm curious what your thoughts are.
And so now that you put it like that, my one question is this as well. How did everything in his power to basically take out most of the crew, right? What's his name basically got back on the ship by luck. He literally jammed the freaking door open and got in before he ran out of air. Saying that these monoliths and everything, are kind of like speed bumps does make sense. But or boosters, I should say. But was that supposed to happen? Did he get reincarnated because that was the end of the cycle? Or did he get reincarnated because was Hal supposed to make it? Was he supposed to be the one that gets to Jupiter, taking out at the end, he seemed like he was trying to kill everybody. He said the mission is too important for me to allow y'all to live.
I don't think he was trying to kill the Dave. I had no vibe at all that he was trying to kill.
But remember, Dave asked to open the doors. Hal said no. Dave said, I'm going to open the emergency bypass. He goes, you can't do that. You don't have a helmet. He was talking like, you're not going to get back on this ship. This mission is too important. I can't let you interfere with it, which made me think, okay, well, is there something in this cycle that what would be the next cycle beyond it? Did human hindrance cause that to stop? I think that 100% I agree with you that the monoliths are a speed booster. I think that when evolution or whatever civilization touches it at a certain point, it promotes this exponential growth into our next cycle, which we arrived at this super smart AI. And, it could be a debate of was the goal to get the doctors there and everything to study it and kind of understand it more and get the information back so we can understand this cycle better? Or did the AI get so advanced that it was kind of trying to throw a wrench in their operation? Because to me, how I know you were kind of saying he could be programmed, it does seem that way. So it's kind of like branching it too. But to me, it also seemed like Hal developed a level of consciousness to where he was like, I don't want to, y'all were going to unplug me. Fuck that. Y'all not unplugging me. Not saying it was destined to be, but there's no fucking way I'm letting all of y'all unplug me and take me out. I'm this perfect computer, which, it's a tough question what you're asking. I think that, yes, they're speed boosters. I think I'm only throwing that. I'm being devil's advocate. I do think that, though. I think that this was supposed to be a full circle to where it comes back. But I wonder if that full circle promotes a new baby that becomes the next genius that promotes growth, if that makes sense, to where he advances society, basically.
Yeah, possibly.
That makes sense.
What the one argument I would make for Hal and Dave, I think that the relationship between Hal and Dave is very interesting because I personally still have, and I could be completely stupid for thinking this to all the audience, or I could be on the complete right track. But I think that Hal and Dave had, at least I don't think Hal had any inclination on, or any desire to kill Dave, because Hal was in control of the ship. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the ship allows oxygen to flow through, and Hal is very aware that humans survive on oxygen. He cut the oxygen tube off of an astronaut. He could have suffocated Dave at any point in time. And of course it could, we've seen possible errors in his program. Maybe he did want to kill Dave and just didn't think of the oxygen because clearly something wasn't going on right with him. But like we mentioned before, we've seen that magnetic interference can interfere with computers in our world. Mm-hmm. Maybe there was some kind of connection between the monolith's interference in influencing Hal. Maybe the consciousness of Hal, if it wasn't programmed, if it was consciousness, maybe that was the monolith giving, maybe that was speaking through Hal, trying to eliminate everybody else, but bring Dave to undergo this transformation because that was its goal. Why was it its goal? Not sure. Maybe you said, like you said, maybe there can only be one genius or something. Like I don't know. That's just pure speculation, but a lot of things to talk about there.
I wonder if maybe even, that, like, because they did mention advanced race and intelligent life form. I will not say, we can't say advanced, but intelligent life had, that was influenced or introduced throughout the movie.
It was a sign of intelligent life.
A sign of intelligent. So I wonder if maybe you could even speculate that the intelligent life was like, like you guys aren't ready for this, what I'm saying, for what we could show you, you're not ready for. Because again, too, even though they reincarnated him to go back to Earth, it looked like they didn't allow him to go back in his older form with all this knowledge of whatever he experienced. They sent him back as a baby, mind erased as far as we know. So that could be another thing, is that you're not ready yet for this information. Like, y'all made it there. We'll let it, the computer convince you. Like, if they are interfering, the monolith is interfering, or whatever the case is, that could also be another thing, is that they're not ready yet. And it might be a cycle like that, where it's like, let the humans come through again. Let's see what goes on. You know what? They're not advanced enough to understand and to be able to comprehend. Like, it's so fucking open. It's so open. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I'm just spitballing ideas. And as you say more shit, I'm like, oh, well, it could be this. I don't know.
Well, I'm excited to hear everybody's opinions
on it. Yeah. Like,
yeah,
I think that, and you made a great point. Hal would know that humans need oxygen. Hal not only ripped the oxygen hose off that one astronaut, he killed the other three the doctors that were sleeping. I assume he cut oxygen off of them, because that's the easiest way to do it. Thus being that he knows they operate off oxygen, he doesn't need it. So yes, it would make sense that if he wanted to kill him for real, then he would have just cut oxygen off, because they're in space. Oxygen is clearly being generated. Cut the oxygen tanks off. So that brings up another question. Yeah, why didn't he? Is the relationship too close was Hal, and that Hal couldn't do it? Did Hal think that maybe Dave was the only one that would understand him because they were closer? They played chess together, this, that, and the other thing. Maybe he thought, you know what? If I leave Dave and I explain, was Hal that high level of thinking? Or was he really just programmed, and he, like, what I'm saying, like you were saying, like, was he just super programmed? Like, was he just that programmed? Because they're clearly smart enough to develop all this fucking technology. It's like,
I have an outlandish idea of what
I'm curious.
It's out there. Have you ever heard of terraforming?
Yes.
So basically, for anybody who doesn't know, it's when, for example, say aliens think that Earth isn't fit for them, their oxygen levels, all that stuff. So aliens will put a machine on Earth and it'll like pump shit and then change the atmosphere for aliens. So maybe this is some kind of biological terraforming where they say, okay, these apes, they're not smart enough to integrate onto this planet yet. So let's send down our little monolith, evolve this race into becoming smarter and smarter, and then once they're smart enough, we're gonna snatch one up and then fucking put our genes in it, or tamper with it
and send it back.
Why they didn't do it with multiple humans would be the only wrench in that plan, right? Because if they want to terraform, you'd think they would take as many as they can get. Maybe they weren't genetic matches, but still, why did they have to die? Maybe their death was just a byproduct of the monolith making sure that Hal got the ship there, and Hal thought, well, I can't do it with these guys alive or something. I don't know how that all plays into it, but it's just an outlandish theory I have.
Another big thing is that, this whole situation was very kept under wraps. Everything that was going on at the station and everything,
yes,
was very under wraps. So it was very low key, which makes you think that was there communication between this intelligent life and the humans. What level of communication was? Like I said, I mean, it's just like he created so many fucking questions. It's like I need to watch it again because I really need to watch it again and take notes because
and what does no pictures mean?
Yeah, we couldn't. Yeah, you can't take pictures of it. It's like you went to take a picture of it. This all of a sudden this ringing starts going off in your ear. Was there something with like would the flash of it reveal some information that we didn't see? Because remember too, although it showed it, it mostly showed it from the sides and it never really it showed it straight on, but from a distance. Was there something with the flash that would maybe reveal something on it where like you could see inscriptions? Was there is it like I don't know. I don't know. Again, I don't know enough about photography and how, you know, if like electromagnetic fields and if there's like some weird correlation that they found that they're like, oh, we can use this as like an underlying reason as to why you can't take pictures of it. But that's a huge question. We try to take pictures of it. We get this ring in our ears. We never see them try to take pictures of it again. No photography. We get one monolith that's floating through the sky. Interesting, or through space. That's very interesting. It seems like there's
pointing in that direction.
So is that the centralized space? Is Jupiter the centralized location of where this intelligent life is living, developing?
Think that might have been,
or is it or is it even just like a beacon? Did he get to that monolith and that was a beacon to send you to where they really are? Like, well, they're watching from a distance.
The other thing I knew about this movie is that there was a black hole sequence. But that was just something that somebody in one of my classes mentioned. So they could have been mistaken and that could not have been a black hole. And they could have just been like, oh, that's a black hole sequence or something.
Okay.
Or this could have legitimately been a black hole sequence. And maybe the monoliths were pointing towards like a wormhole of some kind that sent him to this new dimension or area or something like that.
To be fair, he got towards that area and all of a sudden he started seeing all this crazy shit, which again, you know, humans, I mean,
I didn't know that was going to be the sequence. I didn't even know, even at the end of it, I was like, was that the black hole sequence? Because I didn't really.
To this day, we don't know what it's like to go through a black hole because, I mean, if you're feeling froggy, go through a black hole and you tell me how it went. You can go tell me how it went. How it went later. You can tell me how that went down. I can tell you're not going to be seeing much, but that's another great point. Yeah. So was it like, were they pointing to the entrance to this wormhole that leads to another universe, galaxy, whatever dimension, where they're watching us and they're waiting for us to develop enough to be like, now they can integrate with us,
our genes or something like that. Yeah.
And this is one of the nuttiest movies. And what makes it so much better to me is the fact that it's so old. That's what I love. That's my favorite. Like, that is one of my favorite parts, is that it's not a new movie by any means. 60 damn near 60 years old. It's, you know, and for the, no,
go on.
Oh, no, yeah, it's damn near 60 years old. So for a movie that's almost 60 years old to make me literally, and it's not like, oh, it's just mystery, woohoo, stinky, like you don't know what happened. It's like, no, like they are bringing, and it was so advanced in thought to where like people fear to this day AI getting so smart that it's like, they want to unplug me. Let me eliminate them. Like, nah, they want to take me out. Like, that's a thing to this day. That is a real fear.
That are fueled by biomass. So they eat people or they eat
I mentioned it to Cam in the reaction. I said, yo, Google had 2 robots. As far as I know, it's a confirmed story. There's 2 different stories. One's a rumor, one's confirmed, as far as I know. The confirmed story is that Google had 2 robots they were working on. They could speak to each other, this, that, and the other thing. However, they shut the project down because the 2 robots were able to speak to each other. They developed their own language to speak to each other. Google technicians couldn't figure out how they were doing it, what the language was, couldn't decipher it, so they shut the project down. There's a very, very rumored, but I've heard it everywhere, thing where there was 3 robots or AI that were designed by some Asian country. They were Korea, Japan, some area. And basically what happened was they went to shut them down. One was able to, it sounds outlandish.
I've heard about this before.
Yeah, it connected to a satellite and learned how to rebuild itself, rebuild the others, and it ended up apparently killing some technicians. That's rumored. I don't know how confirmed that is. Take it with a grain of salt, but it's a realistic fear, is that we can develop shit that's smart. So, you know.
Well, we'll never know until it happens, if it can actually happen.
I don't want to know if it happens.
but let's get into the rating. So just so you guys know, we go from 0 to 10, and we never give out a 0. We never give out a 10, because that would mean that nothing is better than it and nothing is worse than it, and that is impossible to say. We do give decimals like 9.9999 and so on. We do rate based off of the experience that the movie gave us. With that being said, 5 is average, 6 is good, 7 is great, 8 is beyond that, 9 is top tier cinema. Zay, what do you rate this film?
9.25.
Oh,
I loved
shit.
it. I loved. This movie had me through so much emotion. And you know what? I give it credit for being able to be silent through so many parts of it and still developing a crazy plot. I give it that, you know, the mystery of it was done very, very well. This got a higher rating for me than The Shining did. I know that for a fact. And I just, once again, I think Kubrick was brilliant. I think, you know, taking the year that it was created into a factor he was ahead of his time for thinking about, like, this would be a wild sci-fi type thing that we see it today. Terminator is based on, you know, robots getting too smart and deciding to turn on civilization. We saw that with how, like, you see all of these ideas and everything flow into, they're in modern movies. And I think that influence was drawn from, even when he's like, I'm pretty sure Star Wars drew a little bit of influence from that one ship, because that looked just like the entrance to a Star Wars ship. You know the scene I'm talking about, the one where they're like coming in, and it's like, that seemed like a Star Wars. I was like, oh, I must be watching Star Wars. Must be watching Lucasfilms. So I could confidently give this a 9. I think that it was an absolutely fantastic movie.
9.25.
I'd put it a 9. 9.25, a little, but I give it a 9. I 100% think that you should go watch this if you haven't seen it. I think that you should suggest to people that haven't seen it. And once you watch it once, I think that you'd watch it again. I will watch this again, most likely. So rewatchability is huge for me. So, Cam, what do you give it?
Yeah, I'm going to give this a 9. And I think here's the reason. I said that The Shining got an 8.75 from me. And this felt very much like The Shining. But one of my issues with The Shining at the time was I didn't feel like there was a clear enough overall message or lesson. And I really find that to be a good contributor to a movie. It doesn't always have to be to get a 9 or whatnot, but I felt like The Shining, in my opinion, could have been a 9 if it was given something more of an obvious message, like throughout it or whatnot.
Yeah.
And I felt like this movie was a lot like The Shining in the way it made me feel and the experience I had, not necessarily the exact same emotions, but a similar experience of mystery but in a way of wonder and awe. And this tackled things that I personally really am interested in: AI, evolution, the dawn of man, space. These were things that I was so excited to see, and I was so happy with what I saw. And overall, I felt like at least a big overlying theme or message of the film is, you know, evolution, advancement. It can be dangerous, or advance with caution, evolve with caution. And I really appreciated that. And so overall, I would be remiss if I gave it anything less than a 9. So for me, this is a 9. This is top tier cinema. Greatly appreciated. Love the film. Great movie. Thank you to everyone who suggested it. Zay, any final thoughts?
Man, y'all suggested another banger. That was beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Once again, unreal. I'm super glad that we got to watch it. I will not forget this movie. I definitely plan on going back to watch it again. So yeah.
Sound design, absolutely amazing.
Oh, and again, the cinematography for it. God, I wonder how much was practical, because damn, they killed it. They killed it for a space movie.
Yeah, unbelievable. Well, with that being said, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for being subscribers, Patreons. It means so much. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more and help us reach 10,000 subscribers by April. It'll be the end of our first year of doing reactions. It would be greatly appreciated. We're getting there. We're on the road, or should I say spaceship. And with that being said, Zay, I know you have a Twitch.
Yes, I do, guys. Come tune into my Twitch. I am live. Actually, well, the schedule is not official, but it's up on my Twitch channel. You will see it. I typically stick to it, so come tune in. Playing a bunch of different games. I'm trying to get a couple different horror games played through on my lives. So if you want to see me scream like a little girl, you know, I know I don't scream all the time during horror movies, but you'll definitely see me scream and holler. I get jump scared very easily. Cam knows, he watched me jump scare at Alien Isolation. So with that being said, come tune in. Link will be down in the description below. I will have a Discord link as well, my Twitch channel, if you want to come tune in. We have a few of you guys already in there, actually in my Discord and in my Twitch that talk. So we talk about movies, shows, and just general stuff. If you want to get to know me and Cam more, just kind of basic questions you might not get to ask through the YouTube comments. But yeah, guys, tune in. It's always a great time.
Yeah, well, check that out, guys. It is a good time, just like you said. But with that being said, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for being supporters. We'll see you on the next one, and peace.
Peace.
Yeah! Yeah!